So I know my officer was talking to you, brother. Is this the first time being pulled? Okay. So as far as, with that being said, man, I gotta ask. So as far as talking with you a little bit further, man, like my officer.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a routine traffic stop turns into a nightmare? On August 13th, 2023, Brandon Manuel Shakin's evening took a drastic turn when officers Jonathan Cito and Miguel Estrada of the Lordsburg Police Department pulled him over for speeding. What should have been a simple stop quickly escalated as Mr. Shakin found himself detained for over an hour without just cause, only to later prove his innocence. Dive into this intense encounter as we break down every critical moment and uncover the truth behind this troubling police interaction. Don't miss these shocking revelations. Watch now. You're watching Cops and Consequences. Subscribe now to join our community.
This your first time getting pulled over or what, dude? Okay, just because you're acting real nervous, man. You don't have anything illegal in the car that you should be worried about, any weapons or anything like that? Drugs, narcotics, anything like that, man? Okay, like I said, I mean, you're acting pretty nervous, man, so could be a variety of reasons, man. You know what I mean? But let me just get your information real quick, and I'll have you step out of the vehicle and we'll come talk back to you, man, alright?
You want to stand right here by the front tire, brother? Right here by the side here, so it's out of the roadway. So, let's see. So I'm Sergeant Estrada with the Lordsburg Police Department, right? So what's the reason for the speed today, brother?
I'm going home, sir. I'm
Just cruising?
Just going home, nothing crazy.
Okay. Where's home for you?
I live in Texas.
Texas, in El Paso, or? Okay. How long have you been living there? Your whole life? Or? Where are you coming from today?
I was in California.
California? How was that?
It's great.
Yeah? How's the weather? That's cool, man. How long were you over there in California?
For about 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah.
Okay. And the reasons?
Fun.
Just to go hang out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see the title of the
Do you have family over there, or just you going over there by yourself?
I live with myself.
Okay. So I know my officer was talking to you, brother. Is this the first time being pulled over, or have you been pulled over before?
I've never been pulled over.
No? Okay.
I'm gonna go check this one.
Okay. And with your speed, did you know it was 55 to there? Because you're going 80.
I thought it was 65, if anything.
Okay.
I don't want to, like, be crazy with anything.
No, I understand. It's just, you were just kind of just cruising and coasting?
Yeah, I'm just...
Okay. Now, what's the reason why you came this route?
It was faster on my phone.
Oh, your GPS, you put it on your GPS? Okay.
As the traffic stop began, Officers Sado and Estrada delved deeper into Mr. Shakin's personal life, moving far beyond the initial reason for the stop. Their probing questions became increasingly intrusive, suggesting an underlying motive to find additional reasons to detain him longer. Despite Mr. Shakin's visible nervousness, a natural reaction for his first encounter of this kind, the officers used this to extend the interaction unnecessarily. When Mr. Shakin was moved to Officer Estrada's vehicle, the interrogation intensified, oddly focusing on his choice of route without any clear justification.
And what's your weight, do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know your weight right now?
I haven't weighed myself in a while.
About 180 maybe? Just put that, or 200? 200? Did you go to school for anything, or?
I don't know why.
I'm just having a conversation, that's all.
I mean,
Like, did you go to any training for anything, or like school, college, anything? I'm just, like I said, I'm just having a conversation, man. I'm just trying to fill this out and talk to you.
Brother, you're good. We're just a simple conversation, right, man? That's all it is, dude. What's up?
Tension mounted as Officer Estrada attempted to downplay the situation by describing their conversation as casual. However, such interactions often feel more like interrogations than routine stops, raising serious questions about the legitimacy of their actions. Legal standards vary, but generally, extended questioning requires reasonable suspicion of separate criminal activity. In this case, the officers seem to lack sufficient grounds, stretching the interaction beyond what is deemed reasonable. Their prolonged questioning and unnecessary paperwork delays appear to infringe upon Mr. Shaken's civil liberties, signaling a clear overstep of their authority.
I understand. So with that, man, I have a couple quick questions. You didn't have anybody with you while traveling, no? No. Okay. And so like you said your phone told you to come this way?
Yes.
Okay. So as far as talking with you a little bit further, man, like my officer stated, I mean, you seem like you're kind of nervous, okay? And like I said, I think it could be because of the reason because you got pulled over by the police and you'd never been pulled over before, right? Like you said. So that's one reason, you know, but to the point where normal people that get pulled over by the police, they are nervous, but not extremely nervous, like you seem.
I'm not that nervous.
No?
I'm just...
Okay.
I don't want to do anything wrong right now. I just...
No, I understand. And so that's, like I said, you're just speeding. That's all it is. But the thing is, though, is that as far as police work goes and investigations, we do deal with a lot of different things on the side of the road and stuff, and then people doing things that they're not supposed to. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you straight up, man. Inside your vehicle, okay, is there
nothing in there?
Okay.
I don't have anything.
I understand, but I gotta ask, man, just because for investigation purposes. You don't have any large amounts of money in there, like more than 10,000, anything like that crazy? Okay. You don't have any weapons or anything like that? No grenades, bombs, rocket launchers, anything crazy?
One thing, no, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
So there's no like firearms or anything in there, no knives or anything that you know? Like a pocket knife maybe?
I have a knife.
Okay, that's cool. It's not on your person though?
I don't know if I have one. Do I pull it out?
No, you don't have to you're good. Okay, so now, like he explained, any narcotics. So as far as you have any marijuana in the vehicle?
I don't have.
You don't have any cocaine in the vehicle? No methamphetamines? Heroin? No, you don't have any fentanyl pills or any, nothing, no prescription meds that you're not supposed to have? You have any prescription meds in there? Okay. So as far as, with that being said, man, I gotta ask, with you knowing 100% that there's nothing illegal inside your vehicle, do you give my officer consent to search the vehicle?
I don't.
No?
I'm being serious. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
The chance of it.
No, and I understand. I mean, that, like I said, I mean,
That's all.
I'm not sitting here saying that you're possibly lying, but the thing is, though, is that if I believed everybody on the street, I wouldn't be really good at my job, would I? So the thing is, though, is that,
I really have no shit,
Huh?
There's nothing there.
okay. So, I mean, if I were to have a
Keep your
canine,
hands up, man. You keep-
Yeah.
if I were to have a
That's all right.
canine come to our location and smell your car, I mean, it can smell majority of everything.
I don't think it would need to do that.
I mean, that's going to be on my decision, but
I don't have anything.
okay. So that's where we're at, man. Is if I were to call K9, which I think I'm going to do, if he were to come and hit on your vehicle, is there any reason it should hit on your vehicle if it does?
I don't think so. No.
No, there's no. Like I said, I mean, if you have, marijuana. If you do have marijuana, it's legal here in New Mexico,
I know it is.
and the majority of all
That's
the
why
states.
I don't have nothing in there, so I don't.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, that's what we'll do is we're gonna call for a K9. When it comes to the location, we'll see if it does indicate anything on your vehicle. If it doesn't, then hey.
The situation took a troubling turn when Officer Estrada accused Mr. Shakan of possessing illegal narcotics without any substantial evidence. This baseless allegation led to the involvement of a K9 unit, purportedly to search the vehicle for contraband. However, under New Mexico law, deploying a K9 unit requires specific and individualized suspicion, which was evidently absent here. Mr. Shaken exhibited no signs typically justifying such a search, such as erratic behavior or visible indicators of substance use, making the officer's suspicion nothing more than unfounded conjecture.
This is a lot of police work. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, brother. And the way you've been giving off the indicators, it kind of shows me a little bit of red flags.
Like what?
The nervousness.
Nervousness is one.
I mean,
you're
it's
all
not
over the
really.
place.
It's not really.
And I get it. Like we said, it could be just because you got pulled over.
Yeah.
But like I said, we've done this for a while where we know something's up. And I'm not saying something's up with you, okay? But since you didn't give us verbal consent to search your vehicle, guess what?
It's my
right.
And we're not here to violate any of your rights.
When questioned about the reasons for their suspicion, the officers could only cite Mr. Shakan's nervousness, a mere hunch insufficient to warrant a search. Their decision to deploy the K-9 unit hinged solely on Mr. Shakan's refusal to consent to a vehicle search, further indicating a lack of legitimate cause. This approach not only violates the Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable searches and seizures, but also undermines Mr. Shaken's right to privacy. The officer's actions reflect a troubling disregard for constitutional rights, prioritizing authority over lawful procedure.
We're not here to violate any of your rights.
Yeah,
but the thing is, there's reasonable suspicion as far as that's meeting me for.
Are you keeping me detained here then?
Until the dog comes, yes, because now I have reasonable suspicion that something might be in there.
What's the reasonable suspicion?
That there might be narcotics inside the vehicle.
What will give you that?
Just your behaviors.
But that doesn't really.
There's a known traffic. There's a known route that people take with narcotics.
It's a
US route.
I-10.
I mean, everybody can travel on the roadways.
It's a U.S. route, though.
Definitely, and
it's a highway.
And you are correct. So I mean, I pull over people every day on this highway, on that highway.
I don't believe your concern is valid, though, sir. I just
and
want to
that's something that you can probably bring up in court if there is something inside the vehicle.
But there is nothing in the vehicle.
And I don't know that.
But you don't have to know that because there's nothing in there.
And I understand. But the thing is, though, is I don't know you. You don't know me. The thing is, though, is I'm doing an investigation at this time because of the indicators that I'm receiving. That's all it's on.
But I don't believe I have to stay here.
You're free to leave, but the vehicle has to stay here until I get.
Adding to the confusion, Officer Estrada initially stated that Mr. Shaken was detained, only to later suggest he was free to leave without his vehicle. This inconsistency creates a precarious situation where Mr. Shaken could inadvertently breach the law, potentially leading to an unwarranted arrest. Such contradictory statements complicate the detainee's understanding of his status and exemplify the officer's manipulative tactics to maintain control over the situation without justifiable reason.
Right now, you are legally detained at this time.
For what?
For speeding. And I think as though further, now going into an investigation further about something that possibly could be in your vehicle. Yeah, so I mean, if the K9 does show up and it does hit, I'm just going to be straight up with you. If it does do an indicator that something may be in it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to seize your vehicle, I'm going to conduct a search warrant, and then I cannot go into your vehicle until that search warrant is approved by the judge. So that's where we're at.
Officer Estrada maintained that Mr. Shakan's detention was justified solely by the speeding violation. While temporary detention during a traffic stop is standard, it should be limited to the time necessary to address the infraction and verify the driver's credentials. In this instance, the officers diverted from this protocol, extending the stop by approximately 15 minutes without valid cause. This unnecessary delay violates the legal limits of a traffic stop, as the officer's actions appear more focused on exerting authority rather than enforcing the law appropriately.
And like I said, you have your rights. Believe me, you have your rights.
You have
you are
anything on your
protected.
person, because you keep trying to reach for that pocket. Is it okay if I pat you down real quick? Just make sure you got nothing on you. Because you keep reaching for that pocket.
Down, but I don't
Turn around from him.
I don't know why
it's
you're
just
on my face for.
you keep putting your hands in your pocket.
Because it's not nice.
I understand, and like I said, we're not violating anything. Everything is being recorded, so just understand that, okay? And we're doing everything by what the New Mexico state law requires us to do and allows us to do, okay? So as far as I understand,
pockets for me, please.
as far as what we're
anything else you have on? No. Okay, my pockets.
Further exacerbating the situation, Officer Sato performed a pat-down search on Mr. Shaken under the guise of a routine safety check. Legally known as a Terry frisk, this limited search is only permissible if the officer has a reasonable belief that the individual poses a threat. In Mr. Shaken's case, there was no tangible indication to justify such an action, making the pat-down not only unlawful, but also a breach of his Fourth Amendment rights. The extension of the detention time, coupled with the unwarranted frisk, nullifies the legitimacy of the initial traffic stop.
So we measured this vehicle speed at 80 in a 55. Pulled him over. Like I said, he was nervous and stuff. Started seeing a little bit more indicators that he was giving us. We asked for consent. He denied. And so just with the indicators that we have and seen, that's where we're trying to go further.
Okay.
So if you want to talk to him and see.
Are you guys you're done with it for now?
Yeah, we're done. Like I said, I'm on Stone Garden. We're just trying to see what questions you have for him or whatever.
How you doing? Good. 8 second U.S. Border Patrol. How you doing tonight? Good, great. Good. All right. Been asked to be here by help and order if you need. Advocate. U.S. training, taking concealed units and orders of controlled substances. Do you have any of that in your vehicle?
No controlled substances. No human beings.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Do I ever consent to search your vehicle if I can't understand?
I would say no, but what would be the repercussions from that?
What you have to do?
I don't have anything, but like I want to say no.
Okay.
But would there be like I want to say no consent,
Okay.
but is there like a what do you call it?
Something that goes afterwards,
Yeah,
like
comes
what
afterwards,
happens if I say no?
Like a repercussion.
No, you're free to say no.
But what if I take my car and go home?
That's up to these guys, but they requested.
But they requested. Okay, so it'll be the same. Okay.
So this is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna run the outside of your vehicle with my
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
If you look at I have public custody outside of your vehicle.
Yeah. So it's just controlled substances. Right. How about nicotine?
Getting units. Control substance.
Yeah. I should say.
Do you have anything inside the vehicle that's gonna harm me or my dog? Any needles, any knives?
No, sir. I have a bit of alcohol, but it's just a normal.
Where's your car?
I don't remember. I'll be honest with that, you know. I don't think that's illegal
With what?
to grant my car to be searched for a knife, right?
No, you can have a knife. You can even have a gun if you like. It's this thing is always just. What we're more interested in, man, is any narcotics or any people,
understand.
you know. But
I
believe me,
I
we've
can consent.
So you're giving me consent now?
Yes, sir.
Search the inside and the outside.
Not the inside.
Okay.
What do you mean? This is the remnant, right?
so it's 100% up to you, man. It's the same thing. You give him consent to go inside or do the air sniff.
But you said it was going to be a run outside, and I can go home, right?
Yeah, and if you deny him consent to go inside the vehicle, then he's going to do just the outside with his canine, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you have any, like I said, if you have a gun in there, it's just normal for people to say, hey, if you do have a firearm, you don't necessarily have to tell us, but I mean, just for nowadays with the people being, killed, officers being killed, people being killed, it's an ugly place out here. So it's just for officer safety, your safety, we want to make sure that everybody goes home safe.
Absolutely.
So we're doing that.
Don't pet the dog.
Yeah, we don't even pet the dog. But if you want to just monitor traffic for him, bro, just after the dog passes. Yeah, we can move up, but it's just like I said. I don't know. I don't know what the indicators are because I'm not a handler. So we can stand right here. I'll stand right here with you.
If something happens, that'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah. So it's gonna do its thing. He's gonna do its search. That's what it's doing here.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
So
He's telling me the dog hit on the passenger side.
on the passenger side.
Yes, sir.
So okay, let's
So I
just
mean,
do
thing
it.
is always
I don't know what would it be in there, so I don't know what to say.
okay. And you're responsible for everything inside that vehicle. That's your vehicle,
Of course,
correct?
yes.
Okay. So thing is always, since it is indicating that there is something
Can
inside.
I like have him go in there and search it now, or
As far
is it, or do
no,
I have to go
I have
now?
to. We're gonna have to stop and get a search warrant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Now that we have probable cause with the canine, now we can go further.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna seize your vehicle and we'll go from there. Like I
Okay.
said,
Can we
you're
just-
free to leave,
Can I
but
go? Is it gonna take long? If how long will
It's
the
gonna
search-
take time, brother. It's probably
Yeah.
gonna take
Well,
2 or 3 hours, man. That's
2 or
just
3
straight up
hours?
honest. Yeah,
That's
'cause
just
we gotta
the
type out the
minimum.
warrant.
I just
We gotta
wanna
get
go
him cut.
home.
Okay,
I
I get that,
understand.
brother.
like I said,
can
you're
I
free.
wait? Can I wait with y'all and just do this and then
I
maybe
can't do it on the side of the road. I have to
at
take it
midnight-
to a
no, I
secure
know,
place
but
now.
at
You could
midnight-
definitely come with us. Yeah, you could definitely come with us, and once we do the type up the search warrant, get it approved by the judge, and everything like that,
Yeah.
then we'll go further. But like I said, man, it's just if there's something in there, you could have just been honest with us, and you're going to save the whole trip, you know. But
I wouldn't know if there's even anything in there, honestly. It just-
approximate time, you could probably be leaving here by 1 a.m.
After enduring an unjustified 55-minute detention, the K-9 unit arrived and reported an alert. Mr. Shocken decided to accompany the officers to the station to retrieve his vehicle. Upon searching, no illegal substances were found, except for a marijuana vape pen, legal in New Mexico since the Cannabis Regulation Act was enacted in 2021. Additionally, Officer Estrada's references to the controversial Stone Garden program, previously marred by allegations of misconduct in an FBI raid, further cast doubt on the officer's motivations. As a result, Mr. Shocken is now pursuing legal action against the Lordsburg Police Department for illegal search and seizure, wrongful detainment, and intimidation. As of this writing, we have not received any further updates on the case. This case highlights significant concerns about police overreach and the protection of civil liberties. If you found this analysis insightful, don't miss our deep dives into more such incidents. Remember, you're watching Cops and Consequences. Subscribe now to join our community and stay informed on the latest developments.